Hello, welcome back to a Conscious Libre video. This is going to be a tarot reading for those in the same soul connection who are in a same soul type connection. That can be any type of connection that is the same soul. So this reading will be for guidance for anything that people who are watching may be dealing with or are unaware of that needs healing or a perspective change or an understanding or anything like that. Oh, there's the first one out straight away. Moon. Right, can I have some more, please? Ooh, and the wheel. This could be, I was going to say it could be a return, though the moon is there, so I think it's more something that was hidden since the beginning, now coming into play. Ooh. Something hidden in the connection, maybe even a decision that sometimes you can try and make a decision and you can say, yes, I'll decide to do that, but if it isn't time to make that decision, it doesn't matter how many times you can choose something until the allotted time comes along. It's only then when you say what you decide that answer gets taken. I've noticed that. I can say, yeah, I've already said I choose that, but nothing happens. It's because it's either not time to make that decision, or there's something hidden that you need to be aware of before the universe will accept that decision. So this may be regarding this. Let's have one more, please. One more card. There we go. Oh, all mages. All mages. Moon, wheel, lovers, temperance. So this is almost either a hidden cycle or a hidden stage. I can relate to this as an example in the fact that in the first 7 years of my connection, the other side was always hidden. The person on the other side, there always seemed like it was a blank space. It's not because there wasn't anyone there. I know it's because they were being hidden from me, because it wasn't until a later stage that they would be revealed. Thus, I can't really make a decision when something's... It's really nice in a way, because the universe doesn't expect you to make a decision when it is aware that there are still things that are hidden from you. And this hidden could be... It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's simply because it's not time for it yet. So you can't... The universe won't accept a decision from you when it knows that there's still things that you don't know. And it will give you time to work on those before it accepts your decision. If you decide something too early, it won't accept that decision, even though you say, this is what I decide, this is what I decide. It'll accept it when the time's right. Now, it's not a case of lacking. It's just a case of a timing. And this to me is indicating that timing. Something, whatever it is that's hidden, no matter how much you try and find it, it's not a case of having to find it, it's a case of it being revealed to you. Like an instant realization. You don't have to go digging and consciously try and find it. It'll just appear. It'll just be, it's time, here it is. And it'll just suddenly start. It'll just suddenly start getting signs regarding it. And I mean specific signs regarding that very thing or very person. Everything you need. This card for me represents my soul connection, the people involved as well. It has to be, the time has to be right for everyone involved. And until everyone, because when something is revealed on that soul level, it's going to be revealed to everyone because they are that same soul. Therefore, you have to wait until everyone is ready for this to be revealed. Because if it's revealed when some people aren't ready for it yet, it can cause a lot more damage. So you have to wait for the other. It is a same soul connection. Even though we have our own individual work, it is still the same being that is being awoken in each. Therefore, you have to wait until the others are ready. Therefore, it's not necessarily your decision to make. To say, I am ready for this to be revealed, and your soul's going, you may be ready to be revealed, but the rest of me isn't ready, so you're going to have to wait. Yeah, everyone has to be in balance. Everyone has to be... This to me isn't... It's not necessarily... This works for any connection with any dynamic. I don't see anything particular with this dynamic that comes across here. Everyone has to have the foundations down. Whether they're well-known, celebrity or not, everyone needs to be in the same place. It doesn't make a difference. Everyone has the same work to do, whether you're a celebrity or not, obviously. Everyone has to be in the same place. It could be that the one who is aware of their same soul, other being well known, it could be that they have awoken beforehand, and I don't like this theory concept, but there's the awakened twin and the matrix twin. I don't particularly like it myself, though I think sometimes, though that doesn't change the fact that twins can awaken at different times, because it's the human experience that is awakening to the more, and that is the individual work. But when that individual becomes a part of the soul, and the soul is having that change, that would then affect the other as well. And the one who is aware, the non-well-known twin, they might individually be ready for it, but the other one won't be. Because unless you have already met in some way the awakening, they haven't awoken to who their twin is, they haven't seen them, they don't know who they are. So this other twin has the advantage, or same soul person has the advantage over the well-known, because they might not know what they look like or have seen them to have that triggered of awakening. But all this, it seems to be very... like, it's already here, it's together, it's complete, it's whole. This suggests to me that if it hasn't already happened for some, then it's going to be happening very soon. That feels complete, just like that. It's pretty straightforward. I think the main lesson here is in being able to accept that some things will remain hidden until the time is right, and to not worry, because those will be revealed when the time is right, not when we want them to be revealed. When each of the people involved have reached this certain point and everyone is ready, and the foundation in all involved is ready, then whatever that moon happens to be, then it will be revealed and it will come out. But it won't be something that we trigger. It will be something that triggers when we're ready. Right, this to me says that we might have an idea of what it could be. And I know what's hidden is something to do with this, and this has the possibility of being either of these things. It's like there's an awareness of what this could be about and some possibilities, and there's juggling between these possibilities in that unknowing. Though this to me is very singular. very, I was going to say unity, but it's more of like a 0 point. It's just the one thing, no matter how many things we think it could be, or how many decisions or choices we have to choose between. This is feeling like there isn't a choice. It's just, this is what it is. Even though it's hidden, that one thing that it is still there. There is no such thing as a choice or what it could be. Once it gets revealed, we could think that, well, we have a choice to accept it or not. But once it gets revealed, we can feel such an astounding way that there is no choice, because we're just going to accept it. Not always having a choice isn't always a bad thing. When it's something that you would choose anyway, when it's revealed and you realise it's something that you want anyway, then it doesn't become a choice anymore. It just becomes an acceptance. So let's have 2 cards just for moving this forward. Yeah, emotionally moving forward into a better place. 9 of Pentacles. So either we're going to be getting into a better space about our own individual self next to our others, or it could even be that we're going, if there's some issue with accepting our others, our well-known others, as being this 9 of Pentacles, it could be that we'll feel better about how we are stood next to them. Or it could even be the other way around. If the well-known person has issues seeing themselves next to their other, they could feel better about it as well. Whatever this is, it's going to be revealed. It's going to be a good thing, and it's going to lead to positive things. I'm not really seeing anything bad here. It's just a good shift. I like that. Let's have one of these to go with it, and then we'll call it quits. I like that though. That's pretty straightforward. So let's just have one of these, please, for any additional guidance or understanding or information. There's a bit of reluctance here. Okay, let's have a card instead for this whole situation, if not for guidance. There we go. It took a while. These poor cards, I don't know how they've gotten like that. Right, 2 cards. Let's see what the first one is. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. This came out in the reading I just did, which was the reading for the Monday that's just been, which is with a 2-person reading. If this is really, if you're really connecting with this, you might want to watch this video, because this came out for person 2. So trust the timing. This is what I was talking about with the wheel, and how things get revealed when the time is right, not when we want them to be revealed or think we choose to have them revealed. This came out for person 2 as well. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. We are responsible for what we manifest. It could be here that this is a warning against deciding things which aren't actually deciding to manifest, or doing decisions on perceptions, that we need to realise that we're responsible for that. And if we're trying to make decisions not from trust, but based on haste, that's just going to end up stopping us rather than letting us move forward. That feels pretty straightforward, that one. I don't think there's anything else to be done there. I think this is going to be for a very small selection of people, that this is going to be an open and shut case, that this is happening. I was going to say now, though I think for some people they'll watch this and go, yeah, that's just happened for me recently. And for others, they'll be, oh, I recognise this situation here, but they won't have understood it fully or accepted it yet. The understanding of the situation, and this guidance will help them with that understanding. I want to pull one more. King of Wands. This time is not running out. The King of Wands is really driven, passionate, but sometimes you can move forward too quickly. And when you move forward too quickly, you make mistakes. You don't have all the information, so it doesn't always work out as planned. This is what this is referring to. Being accountable for not only what you're doing, but how you're doing it, the intention behind it. Look towards your intention and why it is you're trying to rush things along.